Well, stories of hope and triumph touched many hearts in the Triangle this week. The three-day Mix 101.5 Radiothon for Duke Children's Hospital raised more than $1 million. The funds will help support patients and their families. And we want to give a shout out to a member of our morning team here who was once a patient at Duke Children's Hospital. Crystal Woods went through several brain surgeries as a child, and she shared her story during the Radiothon yesterday.
You go, Crystal.
All right, like I said, I'll just stick to the phone numbers.
Okay, please.
You go ahead, Lynn.
We're talking about how we've talked to families for the last 3 days now, and we have another family with us, a family I know. Crystal and her mother are here, Crystal and Darlene. Now, I worked with Crystal over at WRAL TV. It's nice to see you again.
See you too.
I never knew you had a connection to Duke Children's Hospital. I'm looking at your information here, and you are how old now?
I am 27.
27. And you were born with a brain cyst, hydrocephalus, is that right?
Yes, right.
Wow, 27 years ago. And now this says you had an operation with a brain shunt and a metal plate, and then I guess the condition returned about 10, 11 years ago, and you had 3 more brain surgeries. But this is what's interesting. You said Duke Children's Hospital saved your life and made what could have been a horrible condition a miracle, because they said... It said, thanks to Duke, I can live a full normal life. I was supposed to be blind and mentally handicapped. And you are none of those. What an amazing story.
Right. My mom's whispering in my ear. I was literally supposed to be dead. By the time they detected it, the brain cyst had become so large that it was mashing my brain down onto my spinal cord. I was having speech problems. I was passing out and blacking out. So when I got here, thank God I was under Dr. Timothy George, and literally...
Dr. George?
Dr. George, the infamous Dr. George. And literally, he operated the next day. I went back to school. I graduated on time. I finished my master's in June. My eyesight was failing. My grades were failing. I was sick all the time. And Duke Hospital worked miracles. I mean, literally what would have been a horrible surgery, they were in and out. They have ways of working procedures that I would have never known about. So literally they saved my life.
Wow. 684-1015, the numbers to call in, make your pledge. 684-1015. Toll free, it's 866-684-1015. Online at WRALFM.com. It is truly amazing. We've been hearing stories the last few days about this, and it's like a regular occurrence here. Miracles happen every day here. It is truly unbelievable. And one of the things that people talk about here are the staff and the support they offer you. Darlene, I can't even imagine what you went through here.
Yes, it was a terrible shock when you think she just has something wrong with her, and then they say, we need to take her, admit her now, and operate in the morning. And they give you 30% chance that your baby will live and 0% chance that she'll ever see again if she does live. And to have a 5-month-old baby, it's just to live every day knowing this might be the last day you ever see your daughter. For 20-something years, it just gives you an appreciation. And the people here know the fears of the parents, and they're so supportive.
See, here's what I'm picking up. And this is being a parent, I think. But this happened 27 plus years ago, and the way you tell it and what I hear in your voice, you're back 27 years ago.
The minute you see the building, the minute you come in the door, you know exactly what every parent is feeling, bringing their babies in here not knowing if they'll ever see them again. And I remember the day you have to hand your baby to the nurse, not knowing if that's the last time you'll ever see her. So every day you see her.
It's literally a drive for you, actually, because, I mean, I'm a miracle. I survived. I came out what I shouldn't come out of. So I really don't have an excuse. So it's like every day it's, let's get it done. I might not have tomorrow. So it's like, let's get it done, let's get it done. And when you see other children who are worse than you but have the same condition as you, it's like, literally, let's get it done. Let's be the best I can be every day, because today might be my last. You don't know when it's going to come back, if it's going to come back, how worse it's going to be. So,
but she's been great. The doctors released her and said, you're doing good. We don't want to see you
for another 2 years. So I'm very healthy.
Well, you're here for something. You're here for something. I didn't know that. I don't guess we work at the same company, but we don't see each other. We're not allowed. Linda was, of course, but I'm not allowed in the Pretty People building on Western Boulevard with the TV people. I'm normally not allowed in that building, so I'm not allowed there. But that's just a tremendous story. But that has impressed me and struck me as you talk, Mom, about going back. And moms can do that. Dads can too, but moms really can do that, to go back, and their mind and their heart mainly drives them back. You talk about the birth and what happens right after that, and those feelings come right back, don't they?
Yes, they do. And when she comes for her checkups, we see the moms with the kids, and I tell Chris to go over there, tell them what happened, tell them what you've been through, and the room just lightens up, and the moms start crying, and they know that this will work, and it's living proof.
Well, what happens is Duke gave you guys hope.
Yes.
And then because of that, you're able to pass that hope along, and
Yes.
what a legacy.
Yes.
That's your legacy. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
684-1015 is the number to call. I love stories like this. 684-1015, toll free 866-684-1015, 1-866-684-1015, and online it's WRALFM.com. Our goal of $60,000 as quickly as we can get it. We're kind of stuck at this $45,000. $15,000 right now does not sound like a lot of money to raise. We raised far more, far quickly. So maybe I don't know what the deal is. It's 11 o'clock. Could you be actually working? Mix online, WRALFM.com. 866-684-1015, toll free anywhere in the country, and here in the Triangle, simply 684-1015. I truly do love that story.
I'm amazed by all the miracles that we hear, though. It's constant.
Because of what Duke has done for my family would like to personally pledge $1,000.
Oh my God!
Oh wow! Thank you.
And silly me interrupted you and stopped you. What am I thinking?
That is so generous. Thank you. Wow. That's so generous. You know, we've talked about how many people have been helped by Duke Children's Hospital.
And then they give back.
Yeah. And we know thousands of people a year are helped. Wow. That is incredible. If you have some connection to Duke Children's Hospital, or, you never know if you will have a connection to Duke Children's Hospital, right? Something you never expect, Darlene. I'm sure that's the last thing you thought about. But give us a call and make a pledge. 684-1015. 684-1015. Toll free, it's 866-684-1015. 866-684-1015. Online, it's WRALFM.com. We can't meet our goal without you. We've got to get $60,000. Right now, we're
getting
we're
close.
almost 48,000, but that means we still have 12,000 to go. And we still got to go to the end of the day today, where our ultimate goal, is to reach more than $1,000 or $1 million.
At just about $12,000. That's if we could get this done by 11:15, because the sooner we get it, we can get another goal and hit that. If we can get the $12,000 in 12 minutes, if we can hit the $60,000 by 11:15, let's try to do that, shall we? Can we agree on that? All right.
Good.
684-1015. Please call any amount, pledge right now, any amount, but we just need them piled on. If you've already given, if you can give again, that'd be great. Spread the word through your emails or your contact list, with phoning your folks, Facebook, whatever social networking you do, through work email, mass mailing, whatever you do. But if we can come up with 12 grand very quickly, virtually $1,000 a minute, very quickly, we can get to the $60,000 goal that we kind of need to do it. All right. Well, actually, there's no kind of about it. We need to do it, and we needed to do it really like last hour. So we're getting a little behind, and that's scaring me. I mean, we're doing the best we can, I think, right now. We know the economy's not the best right now. The unemployment in the area is up. The market's not great, but kids are still getting sick, and kids are still getting in accidents. And Duke is here for them every day. Every day. 684-1015. 684-1015. Toll free 866-684-1015. And, of course, online at WRALFM.com.